Hi guys, Amber here. Time for Talk to Me Tuesday. I am having a devil of a time filming because I can't seem to remember what I want to say, and even when I remember, I'm saying inappropriate things. So let's hope this video turns out better than the previous three. So first things first, at the end of this video, I'm going to announce the winner of the November Talk to Me Tuesday prize, and I'm very excited because I'll tell you why at the end. First things first, part of the reason I'm doing this video so early is because tomorrow when I go to work I have to give away part of this, what I'm going to show you. So I won't have it to show you guys. And since I'm crap at taking pictures and editing pictures in, I will just show you guys these and then I will have them in the video. So a coworker of mine asked me to make her some pot holders. I made her one or two last year on a whim, and so she contacted me and asked if I would be willing to make her more, and I said sure. She said I don't care what colors, designs, just artist choice. Okay, fine. So I went through my fabric stash and I found this pretty green flowery thing, and I don't think the colors are going to show up really good on here. I'm sorry guys, I'm in my craft room and apparently the lighting is not as good on the video as it is in real life. I've got some owls, I got some starry fabric, and I got some cupcakes. And I would take these apart and show them to you guys, but I worked really hard to get this bow nice and pretty. So yeah, use your imagination. So there's that. And hopefully I will remember to take them to work tomorrow. Then some progress on my letter blocks. I think last week I showed you guys I was up to the letter P. I have now finished Q, R, S, T, U, and V. So I am 22 letters through the capital letters of the alphabet, and I don't know if I've told you guys what I plan to do with it. Basically it started off as a way to challenge myself to do some of the older blocks that Often Jen has done that are Harry Potter related, and also because I was really fascinated by her alphabet quilt, and then I don't think somebody did another alphabet quilt, but I think they did something with alphabet blocks, and it just really caught my attention, and I was like, well, this is a way to do something Harry Potter-ish, and just do it when you have time, do it in between things, don't feel compelled to finish this under anybody's deadline but your own. So the problem is I hadn't really figured out a layout. I knew I wanted to do both the capital letters and the lowercase, and something kind of came to me a few weeks ago, and I just finally drew out what I call my battle plans. And so this is my battle plan. What I have done is I have drawn 30 squares that are 34 patches, or will be 34 patches, 30-4 patches, and on each block there will be a capital letter and a lowercase, and then the catty corners will be something to do with Harry Potter that starts with that letter. So for example, for A, well, let's pick an easier one. For B, I have butterbeer and bludger. But the problem is sometimes you have to cheat a little to get letters to fit the way you want. Like when I was doing this, I got all the way down to Z, and I have a block for Zonkos, but I don't really have a second Z block until I decided to use Harry's bed, the block that's Harry's bed, because what do you do when you're sleeping? You're catching some Z's. And then in the corners, what I'm going to do is there will be 2 of the book blocks, and then there will be a block that represents one of the books. So I've got 1 and 2 here, 3 and 4 here, 5 and 6 are at the bottom, 7's over here, And then to make something for the 8th part, I'm using the house shield, which I've already done, and the Hogwarts 5-inch castle block, which I think was designed by Hard Hat Cat. But I also created a second battle plan where I scribble out which blocks I'm done with to kind of keep track, because this is going to be 120 blocks by the time I'm done, and I only have 24 of them done. So like I said, this is a no pressure quilt top for me. I'll just do it as I do it, and so there's my battle plan. Then show you guys what else. It being December 1st, it is PPP. This is, let's see, my December block. Oh, right there. Yep, kind of. You can kind of see it. My December block for the paper piecing vintage, and as you can see, it's also already into a quilt top. And I've been very anxiously waiting to show this off. There's my piano keys and my spin with me blocks. I'm very pleased with how this came out. It's just a gorgeous quilt top. Jen, you did an amazing job designing all this. Thank you for asking me to be a pattern tester, because this has been so much fun to work on. As you can see, it's only a top right now. I do still have to send it off to the quilter, so that will probably happen in the next month or so. So that's finished. That's one more thing. That makes 1, 2, 3. That makes 5 quilt tops that I've finished this year, which is very impressive for me, because I've never been that prolific doing quilt things. And I kind of showed you guys last week that I finally finished my Twibomb quilt top, but I couldn't really show you because it was hanging on my wall. So here's some of the blocks. I know I showed you guys the blocks as I did them, but here's some of them just finished off into the quilt. And I got the black border and my cornerstones here. So I still have to figure out, I gotta fold that neater. I still have to figure out my backing fabric. I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't think I have any sitting right here. There's a fabric that I see a lot at Joann's, and I see it in about 6 different colors. It comes in blue and purple and light blue, red and black, and maybe sometimes white. It's a kind of swirly, stars, shiny. I've used it before. It's not going to be there. I don't think I have anything to hand with it in there. I thought I had something over here in this mess I call my desk. But it's just a fun, swirly kind of thing. It's not Fairy Frost, but since Fairy Frost is like $10 a yard, unless I found something really good on sale, I would be really hesitant to use that as the backing fabric. And I don't want to piece a whole bunch of my leftover Fairy Frost, because I'd rather use that on the front. So I'm leaning towards using the black of that, and I think I'm going to do the binding in red and white, and just go around kind of scrappy style for that. The other thing I have to show you guys is, as you know, Elf and Jem recently announced that 2015 we are going to be revisiting the Project of Doom. And let me tell you, I am super excited about it. The Project of Doom was my first ever paper piecing quilt that I did, and I'm as shocked as you guys are that I actually finished it. I thought for sure I would, just make a few blocks and then I'd quit. So I was really excited to get so far on it and to complete it. But it has been 4 years, and I have learned a lot in that time. So I want to do it again, and I want to use new things this time. Like the first time I did Project of Doom, I was just starting my fabric collection. I did not have that stuff behind me. I did not have that stuff over there. I bought cheap fabric whenever I saw it, so I know that the fabric that's in my first Project of Doom has flaws. I know I sewed selvage pieces into the quilt hub. I was just not that savvy when it came to it, and I'm still not, I would say I'm a bit better than a beginner, but okay. So I wanted to think carefully about the fabrics that I use this time, and so I have decided that I'm going to use the Stonehenge line from Northcott. And so tonight my mom and I went out and we went looking for fabric, and I ended up getting this beautiful kind of light brown Stonehenge fabric. I wanted something that had a bit of color, but wasn't too light of a neutral. And one of the first things I thought when I decided I was going to do the Project of Doom again was that I would do one for my mom. And because I've always kind of said that I would do one for her, but now I'm really going to do it. So we picked out her backing fabric tonight too. And guys, if you ever wonder where I get my love of sparkly things from, meet my mom. She's where I get it from. This is the fabric she picked out. It's a creamy Stonehenge, but all this gold here and all over here is sparkly. So this will be her neutral fabric. So we got both of those. So we're ready to start our project, which is going to be me doing it, but she won't complain about the money I spent on fabric this year. That's what we agreed to. So, last but not least, since I'm already 12 minutes into this, we have the winner for the November Talk to Me Tuesday. What I did is I wrote everybody's names on this list, and then I counted them up. There were 18 videos, not counting my own. And I went to random.org and typed in 1 to 18, and it popped out the number 7, and the number 7 was our lovely leader, Offenjen. And because I can, I'm not going to tell you what the prize is. I'm going to mail it out probably Wednesday and maybe Thursday. It depends on how soon I can get this done. But it will be an awesome prize. It's going to be an awesome prize anyway, guys. It was a really cool thing. And I would have shown you guys, but since we have the Mistress of Secrets winning, I think I'll keep that to myself for now. So I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.